Hey, if you're an MSP that is thinking about completely outsourcing your marketing and that's what you're looking for in an agency, in this video, I'm going to share with you why that could be a complete and total disaster and why you should rethink that strategy. Hey, Robin Robbins here, founder of technologymarketingtoolkit.com. And something we get asked occasionally is, Robin, can't you just do all of our marketing for us? Or they say, we don't want to go with your program because we're looking for a fully outsourced model. And so here's what I think most MSPs don't understand is that most marketing agencies that do a complete quote unquote fully outsourced model are not strategy firms. They are basically fulfillment firms. I know because I spent a better part of 10 years working in those agencies and with those agencies in selling their services. And I understand why you guys want it. You're busy, you got a lot going on, marketing is not your favorite thing in the world to do. And what you really want to do is just write a check and delegate this to somebody else who's just going to have customers show up. And again, I'm telling you, I've seen it over and over again where you're going to write check after check after check, jumping from one agency to the next one where it's rarely going to work out. Now, I'm not going to say never because there could be one out there or two out there that actually do a good job. But again, most marketing agencies are fulfillment shops. And what I mean by that is they're not going to sit down with you and help you determine what is the most appropriate, lucrative target market for you. They're not going to sit down and work with you on what your unique selling proposition is and what is the best offer that you need to put in the marketplace in order to generate leads. They're basically going to buy media for you, place your Facebook ads, or they're going to write SEO articles, or they'll handle your Google pay-per-click. But when you're running a marketing plan, or marketing campaign, there's four key parts to it. One is the market. So the list that you are selling to, marketing to, the target market you're going after. And again, most MSPs in my experience do not have a good list or any list at all. So you need to know how to build a list, and not just any list, but a productive one with the right types of clients that you want to get. The second is the message. What are you going to say when you show up? Are you going to say, hey, we do IT support. We're really, really good. We're proactive. We'll manage everything for you. Guess what? So does everybody else. So you got to think about your message. What are you going to say to a prospective customer who's already outsourcing to another MSP? Switching IT providers is not a simple thing. It's not an easy thing. Most people don't switch willy-nilly. It usually takes 3 to 5 years before they're even going to transition away from their current MSP. So you've got to show up with a message that's really, really compelling as to why they should do business with you versus the MSP that they currently have, or the 30 other MSPs, 50 other MSPs that they could do a quick Google search and find in their market. And if you don't have a good answer to that, I don't care what kind of marketing you're doing, Google, pay-per-click, search engine, Facebook, LinkedIn, direct mail, telemarketing, trade, doesn't matter. If you don't have a good answer to that, you're really going to have a hard time generating leads and getting new customers. And again, most fully outsourced marketing agencies are not going to work with you on building that message and developing your unique selling proposition and really working through that strategy of what offers are going to work in generating leads, and then creating that funnel, that sales funnel, and how you develop a lead all along the way. Some of them might, but most of them don't. And then the third component to a campaign is the media. What media are you going to use? And again, most agencies, they've got that nailed. That's what they do. They are fulfillment on the media side. And then the final part is the math. You got to know exactly what you can afford to get a customer, what you can afford to spend to get a lead, and invest properly. You also got to know pretty good marketing averages, like what kind of click-through rate should you be getting on emails, or what kind of conversion should you have on a website? And you got to work backwards with that math, knowing your allowable cost per lead and allowable cost per customer in order for you to know what you can spend on marketing. And again, from my experience, most fully outsourced marketing agencies aren't going to get into the strategy piece with you. That's exactly why I started my company and why we do what we do. Yes, we do some done-for-you services, but we only do it for those clients that we've already worked with, and they know how to pick a target market. They know how to get a list and build a list. They understand lead generation and what offers work best in generating those leads and getting the customers to them and converting those customers. They know what a good website is. And then once they understand the strategy piece, then we can work on the fulfillment, because marketing is a partnership. You don't just outsource it. Marketing is also baked into your DNA of your business, because again, the 4M's, market, message, media, math, while target market and unique selling proposition is part of your business strategy. You've got to think that through, you as a CEO. So unless your fully outsourced agency is going to help you with that, or if you really, really are sure you got it nailed and you know exactly what to say when you get in front of a prospect that's going to get them interested in talking to you and then turn them into a customer, then a fully outsourced agency would work for you. But if you don't have a list, you don't know who your target market is really, and if you say 10 to 100 computers within a 50-mile radius, that's not a target market. That's a gross generalization. If you don't have a list, you don't have a target market, you don't have a unique selling proposition, I'm telling you, and you jump to media and you just start spending money on marketing, you're going to go through a lot of money really quick and end up frustrated. So if you like this tip, or if you have questions, comment below, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe so that you can get more marketing strategies for MSPs, MSSPs, and IT service companies. Thanks.